Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I wanted to do another video because I said that I would concerning Tiffany Jolene, and I did notice that she did change the picture on her Facebook page. You know, she first had the black females there that I guess are her friends. I use that word loosely. And then she had a promotional picture up there that said, you know, she was a blogger and had her information. And then she changed it again. And this is what's up there now. And a few people looked at my previous video that I did for her, and they got the idea that I was particularly speaking and caping for black males who she was talking about, and in no way was I doing that. What's disappointing to me is that black women are giving her props. They are applauding for her post, when myself and I've heard countless other women talk about this issue. Their posts did not go viral. Their videos have a few views, but nothing really putting them in the spotlight. But this does, and it just kind of is sad, because as a black female, you can have these feelings, you can speak your mind, you can speak your truth, but anybody else can jump on that bandwagon and they can ride it to success, where black females seem to not be able to do that with their own truth. Now, this woman is speaking on someone else's issue concerning the treatment of black women by some of these men. It's been out there for a very long time, and even under the post there were some men underneath there who were basically saying they weren't that kind of man and trying to prove that they didn't fit that mold. Where I have another story about a black female who is speaking about her grievances because she's a black female. She has experienced things with dating within her community. She has, I'm sure, sisters, mother, aunties, cousins, and countless females that she have experienced certain negative things, and she was highlighting these negative things, and she was called everything but her name. A bed wench. There was a video done on her talking about her, and that'll be a different video, but you can see the difference in opinion. It's night and day when a female like Tiffany will say something pertaining to us, but when we speak it, we're just tore down. We can't ride that to success in any way. I don't believe that black women should be giving black female validation, because this is a situation that really shows this, where with men, in the back of a woman's mind, you can always think, this man just wants to have sex with me. But when you have the women also applauding you, then it makes you feel a different type of way. So not only is she getting applause and Blaq Female Validation, then there's going to be on the back end Black males who are going to be proving that they are not that stereotype. So in the end, she really is trying to help Caucasian females who date Black men, because if she put it out there that she doesn't want anything to do with these men, and a lot of Caucasian females who are interested in Black men, they start putting that information out there, that could possibly cause a change in the treatment, and also it could bring in the men who say, you know, I'm not like that, I'll treat you better than these men that they don't want to be associated with. So in the end, it wasn't really about Black women. It was a tool to help the women of her group. It's the way feminism works with them. In the end, if they get what they want within feminism, it will benefit them and them solely. And I'm not saying, you know, any Black female who's a feminist, I'm not going to do that where, you know, oh, you shouldn't be a part of feminism, because the white version of feminism and the Black version of feminism is totally different. The topics are different. All of that is different. But I feel like Black women shouldn't even be speaking on the post. I mean, you can talk about it, but to take a side, I don't think Black women should be taking Black male side. I don't think Black women should be taking Tiffany's side. I believe that this is an issue that was created by the men within our community, so they will have to handle this accordingly, since they are the one who propped them up. They continue to prop them up. That's another video I will be doing about promotion in the media. And a lot of people will say, well, there's white people pushing this, but still, in the end of the day, the thing that matters is money. So if there's a way to make money, no matter what it is, they'll put it out there because they want to make that dollar. But there's a lot of promotion of women like her. As long as they can put on this veneer of Blackness, maybe get surgery or work out certain parts so they'll have that Black looking phenotype, and with that white skin, blue eyes, blonde hair, then they can definitely profit, have a career, and gain fame from that. Look at a Kim Kardashian, look at a Kylie Jenner, Coco. You can look and see how it's geared in the white female's favor, no matter what. But I just wanted to go ahead and put this video out because I got some responses that, oh, you know, she just spoke the truth. She was talking about these dusty males. That's not what I'm talking about. I know there's a lot of men. I've done videos on men who is embarrassing. I don't think they know how embarrassing it is as a man to take another patriarch, because they're big on patriarchy. I'm not even going to talk about what I think about it, but to take another patriarch's woman and put her on display as the best, I don't think they understand how that makes them look. It's embarrassing. The truth of putting another patriarch's female as number one, in all other cultures and races understand this. We're saying that this patriarch is better than you in every way because they were able to produce the best, to the point that you're propping it up, you're giving credence to it, and you're saying that you agree that they are the best. and you are saying that they are the best men. You're even saying to your women that that patriarch, that's the best men because they produce the best female. They produce the best offspring. But I think a lot of this goes over their head because they're not thinking with the brain. They're thinking with the little head down there. And as far as Black women, I think that we can have a discussion on this topic. But as far as taking up for, caping, clapping for, which I don't think there were a lot of Black women. I actually looked under the post and it looks like the same people were continuously writing comments, so it's not as many as you would think, but it did go viral and people picked up the story and ran with it. But when I was doing my research, I did come across some of these. So like I said, this is an issue with Caucasian females who date Black men and the Black men who put them on the pedestal. And they've put this idea out there and they don't even understand the deeper idea of propping up another patriarch by propping up that patriarch's woman. So even the woman who dates you is looking down on you and thinks that you are beneath her. And you have to meet these certain standards to even speak with her, which she's married. And to the Black women caping for her, she said some things about Black women. But this said, radical Caucasian thought, Tiffany Jolene, this is all Black men in a viral Facebook post. I didn't hear all Black men. There was a specific segment of Black men. These Black men are pissed. Now this website is something that I just happened to come across, and I do think it is ran by a Black male because it is in connection with MGTOW. But this said, LOL, this pale ratchet chocolate chaser is now using her page to build an audience of low self-esteem Black women. So they're mad at her, and still this has nothing to do with Black women. Nothing. This is between Caucasian females and Black males. But you see, he had a way to try and slip a diss in there to Black women. Still have not learned. And this is Jade the Black. And if you know anything about this person is one of those Black female bashers. And one of those who cape heavily for white women. So he's in his feelings now. And this is what he's saying about his beautiful hashtag white queen. LOL, this pale ratchet chocolate chaser is now using her page to build an audience of low self-esteem Black women who hate Black men with a strong passion. I have never seen so many coonish Black females come to the defense of a white woman who made that post disrespecting Black men, but never said she wouldn't date them herself. I'm saying she didn't have a point in what she said, but she definitely exposed these insecure Black women who are bitter than most successful Black men ain't checking for them. I believe this is a typo, and I believe he meant to say that, because that would sound better. He would say she definitely exposed these insecure Black women who are bitter that most successful Black men ain't checking for them. I think that's what he meant to say. Which, yeah. He then again took it from who, he couldn't even be honest. He couldn't be honest about what this woman said. This had nothing to do with Black women. This had to do with the type of Black man who was saying certain things within her inbox. He couldn't stay on topic. He couldn't address it. He then flipped right back around to Black women, which I feel like him and people like him, they are obsessed with Black women on a sick level. it's kind of the same obsession that white men who don't get a lot of entertainment from black women, they have that same obsession. It's the exact same thing. And, you know, it's just more lies and bitterness. And this word coon, this coming from a man who has a YouTube channel that bashes black women and says that another patriarch's woman is better, and that he is, in essence, himself is beneath that patriarch. Furthermore, I myself can tell that a certain type of male was being addressed in this Facebook post, but he said all black men. So now in my mind, I'm starting to think, okay, if I'm thinking it's only one type of black man, and then this man is saying it is all black men, so is damn near all black men having these thoughts? Do they have two separate lives where, you know, on one side they show one side to black women, on the other side these black men know that they feel the same way that this YouTuber Jada Blaq feels? I don't know. Maybe he's exposing that a pretty big majority of black men basically are in the inboxes of these women saying these things, but then on the flip side, they're also the hotep, you know, I love you, sister, you are my black queen types. Something to think about.